we just got back from the antique mall.
A little adventure for today. Now what?
Okay, whatever.
Anyways, we scored a few things, right?
Yeah, we found a few things.
Yeah, we did.
But yes, we got some things. This Sheaffer pen, but we'll talk about that in a minute. This was some stuff.
That was a tease.
That was a tease. Okay. So here's just some old ephemera. Ephemera. So here's a little booklet, Lily's Crop Book, nice. Number 11, but I don't see a publication date on here. Yeah, but anyway, they only wanted 50 cents for this, and I thought, oh, well, I could use this because it has, look at this, nicely aged yellow paper.
Perfect.
It looks,
newsprint.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And look, it's food.
Oh, nice. I like that's cool. I like the type. Yeah. That's kind of nice. It's not news. It's not like a news type.
Yeah.
It's a little more interesting. Yeah.
So awesome. I'm thinking this will make a nice background for some spreads, right?
Heck yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
But nice.
Oh, onions, potatoes, pumpkins.
So those are some fun little. They're clip art.
Yeah.
But it reminds me a little bit of the Trader Joe's uses a similar style. We got to remember to get their flyer. That's
right.
Anyway.
They call it something special. The something flyer.
Yeah. Frequent flyer or something like that.
No, it's not the frequent
No, that's for airplanes. But anyways, yeah.
So
nice.
And some flower seeds.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Going on. So that was a fun find.
Yeah,
for only 50 cents.
That was pretty cool.
Pretty nice.
Cool.
Okay, and then you found this issue of Gourmet Magazine.
I thought it was kind of cool.
From 1956.
Oh, so it was old. Okay, all right. I wasn't sure
if you can see that.
It's hard to tell.
1956.
If the cover was just a retro cover,
And it was 50 cents back then.
Wow.
And you know how magazines are today. They're like $15, right?
And it's more advertising.
Yeah.
There's always been advertising. But
yeah, so 1956, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
good
goodness.
Awesome. So it has some some interesting ads to look at, right? Look,
my goodness.
Like a little Scotty.
So maybe I should zoom out a little more. I don't know.
We're browsing. Well, you can edit that. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, that would have worked for your friend.
That's where you're going to be saying that.
That's the joke, the inside joke. If only I had that when I did my.
Look, they have a pronunciation guide to French wines.
Oh, perfect.
It's Beaujolais.
No, really? Beaujolais? Beaujolais.
That's how you pronounce that.
Yes, it is. It's Beaujolais. So, yeah, I'm glad I grabbed that for you. Because
look at that. Nice illustration. Yeah. That's cool.
You probably find out some famous person, too, because a lot of famous people ended up doing little articles in in magazines. You'd be surprised sometimes.
Apples.
Illustrations. But yeah.
Nice. Dinner for 6. Oh, look at that. And I also found...
There's more.
An old newspaper.
Nice.
And this was the Walla Daily Bulletin. Walla is on eastern Washington.
Eastern, on the other side of the mountain.
So it's not our area, but it's still in Washington State. So that was kind of cool. And
which makes it a little more interesting because,
Yeah, and check out the date. It is 1929.
Holy moly.
I know, right? Can you believe it?
So that would be just after the Depression.
Probably.
Come out, because it would have been the 20s.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know the exact years on that.
So it'd still be depressionary times where people didn't have a lot of money.
Check out the yellowing on her. It's so cool.
Perfectly aged.
Yeah. But the cars that they are advertising here, that was the new model. 1929.
Whippet. Look at that. I've never heard of a whippet. That's funny. Yeah.
Some
The world of fashion.
The world.
The
of
world.
Fashion.
That's like that visualized world peas. It's peas whirling around in a jar. Right? Oh, look at that. The funnies are on orange paper.
Yes. Nice.
Look at that.
That's interesting.
Oh my goodness. So those are the original funnies. That is really cool. So you got a Sunday copy.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, it was Sunday.
Where are all the inserts?
Yeah, where are all the inserts?
The ads. The funnies are always fun too, but I always look at that.
So there's Bucky,
oh my goodness,
the little old man.
Holy crap.
And yeah, I don't know if you can see that. They have the little character portraits on the side there, on the edge.
Yeah, I see that. So all the characters that are in the comic strip.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Oh. Yeah, man, talking about taking out an ad. Look how big that is.
Circus!
What? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
A.L.G. Barnes. Huh. Wow. That's
And
really
then
fun.
this was just the store's own pamphlet, flyer, whatever.
It's a collective, I think.
Okay, for the antique row.
So somebody's come up with a way to niche advertise and create a little.
Yeah. So antiques, collectibles, history, and nostalgia for the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah,
Here we go.
What do they call that? A small publisher. Yeah, those stores are hard for me because I see a lot of really fun things.
You want to look through everything and dive in and just kind of see what's all here and what's in this corner. And there's so much, right? There's so much space, so many different stalls. Is that what you call them?
Yeah. Spaces and stalls. Yeah. Oh, and Gene Simmons days. Yeah, you just hang on to that for about 10 years, and that will be Ephemera as well.
This will be Ephemera, yes.
Technically,
I don't have
it is
to wait.
Already. Or does it have to be aged?
I can tear it up.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was that, yeah. And then we saw, or you found it. You said, "Hey."
Yes. Look what I found in the back of a cabinet, locked up. So I had to track down the guy, and of course he's got a whole pocket full of keys. He's got to figure out which one opens which case, right? Because there's all these different spaces in there, and they manage everybody's spaces basically. Is what's going on when they're not personally there.
Right.
But so
it says Sheaffer Festive fountain pen, green, fine. Now, I Googled Sheaffer Festive fountain pen and found nothing.
So, again, for me only.
So,
this pen appeared.
Either that's a mislabeling of the item, because I don't know if they ever released a model called an edition called the Festive. Or it's just it's just not important in the history of Sheaffer of the Sheaffer company.
It's not a collectible pen of any sort, but it looks fancy.
Yeah, and it came with 3 ink cartridges
and a special injection molded plastic holder.
Plastic holder. Yeah. Oh, but I want to
semi-flocked. Is it kind of flocked? Yeah, it's actually flocked.
It is flocked. Well, the paperwork says Sheaffer Festive pen, and says the nib is plated in 23 karat gold.
Almost 24. Almost there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it shows how to fill it.
And then the Levenger, that's the company that is like the distributor?
I guess so, because Leffinger has that catalog, right? And they usually have, writing instruments and other other things, right?
I'm not aware of this.
Different companies.
I didn't know that.
They sell different brands of things. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. So, the pen.
Look at that. Neat.
Yeah. Now they've packaged it, posted. So let's take a look at it.
That was only $500. Oh, I mean $5.
It's $5.
Decimals will kill you.
So it has the gold accents.
Is the clip? What's it say on the clip here at the top?
It says Sheaffer on there.
Sheaffer. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's gold-like.
It's.
But plated.
And also on the very bottom, it also says, I probably can't see it, but it also says Sheaffer on the very bottom inside that little hollow area.
So, appears to be a legit Sheaffer pen.
Well, yeah. It feels very lightweight. It feels very inexpensive. Yeah,
So
the material isn't that impressive. It's obviously a very lightweight plastic.
Nice.
I don't know.
Look at that. And this is the surprising thing, right?
It came with a converter. I'm very unfamiliar with the Sheaffer brand, so I have no idea if they include converters in all their pens or not.
Well, that doesn't seem to be normal in most pens that have a name, right? Usually when you buy the more affordable pens, they do include it because they're, it's like a bonus. But so nice. But I did not know that. I didn't really open the box up. The gentleman said he put it by the front counter for me. Okay. And I saw that the cartridges were inside the package, but had no idea of no also came with a converter. So that's really neat.
Let's see.
That's awesome, actually.
Oh, and it unscrews.
Oh, nice.
Instead of pulling. I'll wash it like this. I'll with some soap and water. Wash it, rinse it real good, and then I'll even pull in some water, clean in the converter,
in the chamber,
flush it out with some, and do that, and then I guess we can come back, reassemble it, fill it with some ink maybe, and then try it out.
Take it for a test drive. So
when I've just washed these with a little bit of soap and water, a lot of water, a little bit of soap, and I didn't see anything come out as far as debris or ink or anything. So, so you were saying you think it wasn't even used at all.
Yeah, that's what it appeared like to me.
So
after looking at it, I didn't look at it at the store, but once we opened it up and looked at it, but neat.
So although this isn't my favorite ink color, it's still a good ink, and I think it it matches the color of the barrel better than my other green ink.
Yeah, that'll look good.
So I think I'll do this one in here, and we'll try that out. So let's reassemble some of these parts here. And you pointed out that there's no threads on there. So I did. This isn't. This is just you just push it on, pull it off. I think when I gave it that first initial twist, it kind of loosened it up, and so it came off easy. So,
which is good. That means it still fits tight. So it shouldn't leak.
It just seems strange that you just push it a little bit, and then it's that's as far as it goes. But
so there's no date either. We don't have any idea how old it is either. It's a red box, so. When was red the color? So there you go. Yeah. So it sucks it right out of that. Look at that.
Yeah, well,
ta-da! Nice.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Greeny peasy.
Yeah. Oh, you got a little bit on your fingers, not too much. I had to get a new box of Kleenex to get you ready.
Yeah, I went through with a Kleenex pretty quick once they started playing with ink. So, all right. Yeah, so I filled that.
So now it's filled?
Yeah,
that was really simple. You only had to do it once.
Yeah.
You didn't have to back it out and get the air out. So yeah, that was real smooth. Okay. We have, again, we don't have any idea how old it is.
Yeah. And, I'm a little wary, if there's going to be any leaking issues or anything like that. So I haven't encountered anything like that yet, but I'm still new to this whole fountain pen thing. So, I'm sure it'll happen sometime.
Well, so you're supposed to let it sit for so many minutes or something to let the ink come down to the tip, or
no, because I fed the ink through the nib.
That's right. Yes.
And this is just Walmart.
Yeah, I think
it was.
Somebody was talking about
pen gear, pen plus gear.
Is that what it was?
I think was the label on.
Yeah, somebody was talking about on the internet or something.
Yeah, how
on the inner tube,
how it worked well with his ink pens.
For the price. Which was around $1, I think.
Yeah, this was a $1 notebook, but it has a lot of pages in there.
Which I would guess you might find cheaper around back to school time when they have.
So I'm going to post this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it also says Sheaffer on the end there, the very top there, I think.
What do you call it?
Sheaffer.
Clean it.
Sheaffer, yeah.
Nice. So definitely a Sheaffer. It must be a Sheaffer.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sounds a little scratchy.
Yeah. So what do they call that?
It's writing
Is that called
fine.
feedback or something?
Yeah. It's writing fine. Okay. So. Sheaffer Festive.
Question mark. That's good.
Pelican. Dark green. Ink.
Indeed. Look at that. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't skip or anything?
No skipping. Okay. So let's just take a close look here. Yeah, I don't see any issues going on. But like I said, this is a pretty good ink. I'm not a big fan of the particular shade. I had what was it? I was saying it makes me. I see a little phthalo in there.
Yeah.
that phthalo look that like in the watercolors, the phthalo color has that weird. To me, it's a weird kind of bright. It's an unnatural brightness to me, especially if I'm sketching with it and adding water.
Yeah.
And then you see it washed out, and you can see that tone come out in the washes. So I don't know. I call it phthalo-y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little water here with a paintbrush.
Do a test.
Just to show you what I mean about when I'm talking about phthalo-y. Where it's kind of like a natural
aqua, right? Turquoise.
Yeah, it no longer looks like green to me.
Yeah, it's more blue, very blue.
It's just it's not my kind of color.
Sorry, I bought it for you.
Well, I'm the one that put it on the list.
As long as you don't do a wash, it's okay, right? Text-wise, when you're, right.
When you're writing with it, it just looks like a green. I don't know. It's very minor, but it's interesting. I have not noticed this on any of my other pens. They have a seam line.
Yeah. They didn't clean it up
Here,
at all. So
a seam line. I don't know if you can see the seam line there, and also on the other side too.
It was a mold.
And so that kind of, that's not a great impression.
It should have been buffed out.
Yeah.
They can clean that up on plastic.